Spent 2 years as the backup to Justin Herbert before getting his opportunity with the Ducks last year. Some movement. Might be a free play. Penalty on Texas. Pass a little behind the target, but boy, Ezukama is just a great all-around receiver. Got the first down. So all right, Kevin, run play on first down as Xavier White gets the carry. Taj Brooks, their leading rusher, is out this week due to injury.
Good football for the Red Raiders over the last couple years.
Shuck will throw it here on 2nd and 5, and the pass is caught. Ezukama again. Boy, this time it's him being physical, putting his head down.
Today, we've got to identify him. We've got to know where he is at all times.
They're going to run it here with White straight ahead, and he picks up 3. Back to your point on Ezukama, you look at big plays. He gets
a tough guy to tackle. He's going to have a lot of targets here in this ball game for Sonny Cumbie.
Shuck on 2nd and 7, and they run it. Nowhere to go.
Really playing some of his best football of his career. Long arms. He gets separation from those offensive linemen.
Shuck in trouble, throws it into the dirt.
Big 12 is going to look different in Oklahoma. Texas is going to be fun to watch them in the SEC.
Tyler Shuck, and it's going to end up as a run play to Pierce, thrown behind the line, upended at the 31. How successful do you think both programs will be in the SEC?
Look, I think that we're talking about two of the dominant programs in all of college football. I think with Sark getting here, going to get the personnel he needs, I think that they're going to be able to compete very quickly, and I think for Oklahoma, they're going to be able to compete essentially right away. Look, obviously, it's week in, week out, stiffer competition.
Gain out to the 49 of Texas Tech. Boy, the Red Raiders need a response. Here's Geiger, made the first man miss, a flag down, thrown right at Travis Kuntz, the tight end.
A really explosive athlete making a nice play on 2nd down.
I know it's early, but you got the feeling this is big right here for Texas Tech. Got to keep that hot Texas offense on the sideline. They run it on 3rd down and 6, and they lose yardage. Thompson is.
Tyler Shuck, you'd have to think he'd be looking for Eric Ezukama, 13.
Shuck with a little half roll and a dump off to Tharp, a first down. The big guy
open in the flat. Good execution from Tyler Shuck.
Fresh set of downs inside the 40. Thompson gets the carry straight ahead. Gain of 3.
And this air raid has really grown and changed over the years.
Another run play and a huge lane for Thompson. Inside the 25, inside the 20, and all the way to the 15. What a momentum shift.
Thornton, an outstanding vision in the open field by Sir Roderick Thompson.
17-yard gain to the 16-yard line of Texas. Texas Tech 3-0 for the first time since 2017. Shuck to throw. Fires inside the 10, and the catch is made at the 8-yard line by
blocker than a pass catcher, but with concentration bringing that ball in.
They're going to run Thompson here, and he does not get the first down. Brought down a yard short of the line to gain. Is it 4-down territory? I mean, it's 14-0 first quarter, but it kind of feels that way.
Yes, totally with you, Dave. No question. Inside zone.
Thompson. And he got the first down.
Got Ezukama down here in the boundary.
He's a big factor in the red zone. They bring him in motion. They swing it to him here. But the corner wasn't there. And he's tag teamed at the 9. Jaron Thompson, 10 yards per game. He's got 44 so far. 2nd down and goal. And Thompson gets the carry, stiff arming, and then ripped down at the 6-yard line. That was a good job by Derek. Goal at the 6-yard line for Texas Tech. Shuck gonna run it, and Shuck dives for pay dirt. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Boy, the Red Raiders needed that. His second rushing touchdown of the season.
Second life. They go for it on 4th down. And as we're going to see here, freeze it for me there. B.J. Foster too far outside. Shuck puts his left foot in the ground, gets vertical, and finds the end zone.
Different. Either it's a spin, it's a stiff arm, it's a jump cut. Shuck back to throw on 1st down. Ezukama, not much. Good D that.
Kalen Geiger, 10, would be a good place to look.
Yep, right in the slot.
Right, he had 6 catches last week, over 100 yards. Shuck, dangerous pass, and it's picked off by Josh Thompson. He makes a house call. Touchdown, Texas. Oh my goodness, disastrous for the Red Raiders.
Well, it's a long throw, and there wasn't much behind it for Tyler Shuck, and an outstanding play there made by Josh Thompson. And Normal Monday Night Crew does a great job as well.
Steve Levy, Brian Greasy, Louis Riddick, Lisa Salters will have the call on ESPN. Peyton and Eli and many guests on ESPN2. 1st down from the Texas Tech 25. Columbia's first throw, and getting loose on the perimeter is Geiger. He's got hair, Dusty, that you can appreciate from your playing days. Xavier White gets the carry here, and gang tackle. Texas flying to the ball defensive.
To get too far away from this rushing attack.
White again trying to pick a hole. Pushed back. The 42.
Far this season, unbelievable start for the Longhorns.
See if they can stay on the field offensively. They run it on 3rd and 4. Thompson can't go anywhere. Overshown stuck him right at the point of attack.
And Overshown, outstanding job diagnosing the blocking scheme, fighting through the block of the guard, and a big tackle on 3rd down for the senior linebacker.
Boy, is this a little early to go for it on 4th and 6 from your 40?
Way early.
Surprising here, no question, Dave.
With a backup quarterback, mind you. I know he started some games. Columbia with time, and then just throws it forward underhand.
It was an unbelievable college football player.
You had a little bit more detail in pregame about one of the times you tried to tackle him, as Thompson gets about 4 yards here on 1st down.
What I said to you is he let me sack him. Not Vince Young, no. That one did not. He was incredible in college.
Play action for Columbia, and that throw on target. First don't get it. Texas scores just a couple of plays later and maybe puts this one out of reach. Well, let's see. Plenty of time left. It's really more on the Red Raider defense to get a stop. Texas Tech can move the ball and can score. Here's Thompson with a nice running lane into Texas territory to the 40.
He's going to come in outside of your shot, bring him on a pressure, and it's a good kick out by the right tackle. Caleb Rogers opens up that hole and that path for Sir Roderick Thompson.
47 yards for Thompson. 10 carries, had 4 last week after missing games 1 and 2. They're without Taj Brooks, their leading rusher, coming into today because of injury. Columbia going downfield, and that was an excellent throw for a touchdown to Miles Price. First home game for Sark in conference play. Columbia throwing again, and the catch made at the 30-yard line by Price. But again, Texas defenders, every time there's a ball carry.
See if Pete Kwiatkowski dials up a little pressure here to try to heat up Columbia to start this second half.
4 starts a year ago, came in middle of the second quarter for the injured Tyler Shuck. Columbia into traffic, and it's intercepted at the 40-yard line by Brockermeyer. And he's knocked out of bounds inside.
The underneath coverage from Taylor Dimerson, and an interception for Casey Thompson.
Henry Colombi staying in the game at quarterback, takes off here. Came in for an injured Tyler Schott. Order in English and Spanish. So 2nd and 13. Run play. Thompson gobbled up, and another penalty flag.
Exactly right, Tom. They got big physical bodies up front for the Texas D-line. And they have won the line of the scrimmage so far today.
And they declined that penalty, Texas did. So 3rd down and 11 for Texas Tech. Colombi in trouble, spins out of there. Another flag, this will be holding. Colombi's pass is caught. It's a 1st down, but it's going to be negated. Geiger got the 31.
It's a big addition to start the season. You got Jacoby Jones working over there on that side, trying to get that long arm up. And it's there as he tries to separate, the grab and not letting go of the defender is what drew the flag from the official.
3rd down and 20 for Texas Tech. Already 2 turnovers by the Red Raiders. One on the last possession, an interception thrown by Colombi on a tip ball. He'll throw it here from his goal line. He gets hit and sacked. He did get out of the end zone, but he's dropped.
Kowski, look at this. How often do you see that? And then watch right here, Alfred Collins is going to work on the guard, and he's going to win inside. Quick swim, and he gets to the quarterback.
Texas Tech going to keep it on the ground here with Thompson. Maybe 2. I had to think about, you said 83.5. I had to think. I went to Syracuse, not Oklahoma, so it took me a little bit of time to.
Everybody can't get the finest of educations, Dave.
Colombi in traffic. Ball is caught. Games, but they ended up winning those games. Well, could this have a hangover effect if it keeps getting sideways like that and Texas puts up a big number? Starting quarterback Tyler Schott got hurt in the 1st half after a pick 6. Colombi throwing a deep ball, a lot of contact. It's caught at the 35-yard line and gone. Fungi takes it all the way for the touchdown. He got pushed out of bounds, came back in, made the catch, getting past Deshaun Jamison for 69 yards.
And as we're going to see, the defender Jamison works Fungi out of bounds. He's going to work back in, reestablish himself inbounds. And you see Schooler take out Jamison.
2 Heisman Trophy winners at Texas, Earl Campbell in '77, Ricky Williams in '98. Colombi back to throw, takes another shot downfield, another ball that's thrown on target. Geiger trying to run away from Jamison. He's into the end zone for a touchdown, 75 yards. Coming back with a response.
Deshaun Jamison, we know he's got speed, just one-on-one, just a go ball down the field. Perfectly placed ball. Geiger gets a step on Jamison, and it's off to the races.
No doubt about that. If you do, you'll be successful long term.
Henry Colombi back on the field, rolling out here. He's taking a couple of deep shots that have gone for touchdowns here. He's just going to keep it. And now he gets rid of it. Well, look, it was clear that Sark was the right guy to get them back to being where Mack Brown had them. Last national championship, 2005, 2009, the last time they won the Big 12, and they made it to the title game, losing to Alabama. Price on the catch. And then over the last decade, not much.
What a rough strong. It didn't work with Tom Herman, but it feels like this is right. And a great statement here in his first opportunity in Big 12 play.
Flag down, holding probably. Colombi tackled at the 41. So 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line of Texas Tech. Colombi, another flag down. My goodness, good pass caught in Texas territory by McClain. Now watch this one from the sideline. 2nd and 23. Colombi has a completion to the 37-yard line. Darian Dunn picks up.
Trying to prevent another big play down the field.
Got to remember, all gas, no brakes doesn't just apply to the offense. There's going to be some great teaching tools off of this game defensively for Coach Witkowski.
Pressure coming off the edge. Colombi stepping up and running. He's across midfield. He gets the first down. Good job by Colombi for beating. He's played solid football. Made some great throws on deep balls. Transfer from Utah State. Was the backup to Jordan Love there. On target throw to Geiger. Brought down by a veteran Texas Tech team with 12 super seniors, guys that use that final year of eligibility because of COVID. As Colombi takes off, throws at the last second incomplete. They have a lot of transfers that are veterans.
12 super seniors to lead after a showing like this.
It's 3rd down and 5. 4-down territory, of course. Play clock at 2. Thompson gets the carry and doesn't get the first down, but they'll go for it on 40. You're going 5 in the box and you're stopping the run?
Absolutely.
4th down and 2. They've gone for it twice, converted once. Texas showing blitz. They able to get into the backfield. Ronald Reagan was in the White House. I think that was even before Dusty was born, 1982.
It was before I was born.
Kevin, when you're reading that, you got to speak up. I could hear Gus screaming and yelling. Gus Johnson, our guy, screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs on that Notre Dame touchdown. Notre Dame plays Cincinnati.
And that marquee win that the Cincinnati Bearcats, coming from the group of 5, would need moving forward.
Right, for Cincinnati to even open the eyes of anybody on that committee to seriously consider them, even with an unbeaten season, that they need teams like Notre Dame to get some help. Future opponents by getting big wins here in September. Xavier White stopped.
Their help. Pete Kwiatkowski, I mean, he is renowned around college football for his scheming, and really we're starting to see the fundamentals start to take place for this Texas defense.
Here's your formation, Dusty.
Yes, sir.
I mean, look at that. It looks like they're on offense, Texas, with 3 guys lined up.
The triple I.
Behind each other. Colombi on the run. Throws complete. And they will spot him short of the first down. Forward progress to the 34. Tech will go for it.
We saw it work to perfection earlier with the Alfred Collins sack. Well done by the Tech offensive line blocking that up. And Colombi, as he moves to his right, finds his open target.
4th down and 1. Thompson is the running back with Colombi in for the injured Tyler Shuck. Thompson got it. 36-yard line. First down to the Texas Tech 36. Thompson busting it to the outside. Flag down though. Finally blow it dead at the 41.
The great venues in all of college football too. In DKR.
A packed house, a packed city. A lot of excitement. And that will ascend with this impressive win today. Colombi dumping it off. Catch made at the 32-yard line.
Greatest job here. That's what he's got to do with this Texas program.
So you would say it's rat poison then, right?
It could be rat poison.
Just poison,
yes.
but rat poison.
Yep.
Sark heard that last year. Fungi on the catch at the 40-yard line.
But yes, if they continue to play this way, that's going to be the conversation. But off this one performance, I don't think it goes there just yet. Listen, they've had a TCU problem. They're going to have to handle and deal with TCU, I think, before that chatter really begins.
Go ahead, Luke, if you want to jump in here after this. So I know you still had something to say. Good throw there. It's caught. First down. Ezukama.
You wonder, and can the team handle people patting them on the back?
Colombi throws underneath to White, wrapped up after a gain of about 4.
To the side and continue to try to strive and work to get better. That will be the real key for Steve Sarkisian, and he learned from the master, the absolute best.
Jet sweep on 2nd down to Price. Able to stay in bounds and pick up the first down. Touchdown passes in that game. Made his first career start in place of Hudson Card. who was benched last week against Rice. Thompson played well in that game, played even better today, counting for 6 touchdowns. Colombi throwing it into the end zone, overshot it, incomplete.
It's kind of concerning Tyler Shuck's health. Right. Could we see Henry Colombi for the foreseeable future?
And they do have 2 freshmen, one in particular they love, and Baron Morton, one of the highest rated recruits they've ever had at that position, including when they had Patrick Mahomes. As Colombi is absolutely, again, was watching the Shuck replay, couldn't see if maybe Colombi lost his helmet, and that's why Smith is in the game. Redshirt freshman from Las Vegas. He's just going to keep it on 3rd and 19 down to the 40-yard line. So it looked like maybe they just had him in there just to run the ball. Now Colombi comes back in.
He made some good throws, especially on the deep ball. With his athleticism, I did anticipate the best quarterback since Patrick Mahomes.
Colombi on 4th down and 14, steps up in the pocket and was looking to run, then throws on the run, and it's caught. What a
body control and concentration on the sidelines by Rigdon. Another outstanding throw by Henry Colombi. Look at him drag that left foot. Gets that foot in. And today played some good ball.
1st down and goal. White hit at the 1 and picked up and body slammed, and here comes a flag. Necessary. Donovan Smith back in the game at quarterback here, and he'll keep it, and he's into the end zone for the Texas Tech touchdown. First score for the freshman Donovan Smith.
We got rave reviews from Matt Wells about his young quarterbacks, Donovan Smith being one of them. You see the size at 6'5", 230. Oh, it's only one game, and I'm not trying to start the hype train, Tom, so don't get on me too hard. But this was in his first Big 12 outing. Steve Sarkisian had this football team ready to play.